told.
What was the name again? Pardon me. Who?
Some guy called James, LeBron James.
Oh.
When Michael Jordan smirked and casually said, "Some guy called James," no one expected it would spark one of the biggest scandals in basketball history. A few days later, a mysterious video appeared online, and fans began to suspect Jordan himself had leaked it. The video caused a massive uproar across social media, with many claiming it showed something personal and damaging about LeBron James. Sports blogs and fan forums exploded with theories, trying to connect the dots between the two basketball legends. The clip was blurry and unclear, with distorted audio, allowing people to interpret it however they wanted. An early version of the video was traced to an anonymous account from North Carolina, where Jordan has deep ties, but the account disappeared within minutes. Influencers and commentators shared it quickly, each giving their own take, some calling it a betrayal, others saying it was fake. Meanwhile, attention shifted back to an earlier interview in Paris where Jordan had spoken about LeBron. Although his words seemed polite, fans later picked apart his every sentence, especially his smirk and subtle tone, suggesting deeper tension between the two icons.
What was the name again? Pardon me. Who?
Some guy called James, LeBron James.
Oh.
At first, the chuckles during Jordan's interview seemed harmless, but online editors slowed down the video, zoomed in on his facial expressions, and framed it as mockery. Just hours after the supposed leak, that same clip reappeared online with voiceovers claiming Jordan had hinted he already knew something. Bloggers started comparing timestamps, suggesting the video was intentionally released around the time of the Paris event, making it seem planned. To understand why this theory made sense to so many, one has to look at the long-standing cultural rivalry between Jordan and LeBron. Jordan, the ultimate alpha of the 1990s, built his legacy through strict control over his image and narrative. LeBron, on the other hand, rose in the digital age, where every moment is public and open to interpretation. Their rivalry was never just about stats, it was about who controlled the story of basketball's greatness. Whoever shaped that story also shaped its moral center. Sports sites like Bleacher Report reminded fans that Jordan was famously private and rarely commented on other players unless it was for promotion. That's why his light-hearted joke in Paris hit so hard. To LeBron's fans, it felt like disrespect. To Jordan's fans, it was seen as quiet dominance. When the mysterious, unclear video came out, allegedly showing something private about LeBron, people's assumptions took over. The internet turned coincidence into conspiracy. By midday, TMZ joined the chaos with a headline, "Jordan Camp shocked by viral clip allegations." A spokesperson denied Jordan had anything to do with it but didn't say the video was fake. That silence only made people more suspicious. In scandal management, not denying the footage itself says more than just denying involvement. Legal experts explained that for anyone to prove Jordan leaked it, two things must be confirmed: the video must be real, and it must have been shared intentionally. Intent means someone released the video on purpose, but neither intent nor authenticity could be proven. Still, the damage was done, and the story took on a life of its own. It fit too perfectly into the long-standing Jordan versus LeBron narrative, the idea of a legendary master secretly orchestrating his successor's embarrassment. Social media analysts watched the rumor explode in real time. At 8:12 a.m., it was just a random tweet. By 9:40 a.m., verified accounts were posting side-by-side photos of Jordan at the Paris press conference and LeBron leaving a Lakers practice, captioned, "Worlds Collide." Within 2 hours, TikTok was flooded with AI-generated memes, like Jordan holding a phone with the caption, "Your move, King." The internet couldn't stop it. Meanwhile, Jordan's business arms, Jordan Brand under Nike, the Charlotte Hornets, and his PR agency Jump 23, went completely silent. No statements, no posts, nothing. In a media storm, silence becomes a blank canvas for speculation. YouTube creators jumped in, claiming that Jordan's silence was proof he was involved. One clip from the Paris event became especially viral, where Jordan talked about being compared to players from newer generations. That moment was replayed endlessly, as fans searched for hidden meanings in every word and expression.
He's one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world. I know it's a natural tendency to compare eras to eras, and it's going to continue to happen. I'm a fan of his. I love watching him play, but it's as you can see, our league is starting to expand on very talented players, and I think he's made his mark. He will continue to do so over a period of time, but when you start the comparisons, I think it is what it is. It's just a standard measurement. I take it with the grain.
Normally, Jordan's comment would have been seen as a compliment, but in the middle of the viral chaos, critics took it as sarcastic mockery. The phrase, "grain of salt," became a meme, with Twitter users joking, MJ said, "Take it with a grain of salt," and a camera roll. Analysts from USA Today Sports explained that Jordan's words, acknowledging LeBron's greatness while subtly reminding everyone of his own era's dominance, were standard corporate talk. But for conspiracy theorists, every word felt carefully planned. Things escalated when a Reddit thread claimed the leaked video had been uploaded within 48 hours of the Paris press conference, locking in the idea that Jordan gave a subtle warning in public before allegedly leaking something private. Whether true or not, the public fed off the drama. Sports talk shows quickly shifted from trade news to debates about pride, legacy, and morality. Shannon Sharpe said it showed the fall of a legend's untouchable image, while Skip Bayless argued that LeBron built his empire on public perception, and now that same image was caving in. Millions watched every take, showing that the story had grown far bigger than sports. Meanwhile, anonymous insiders told blogs that NBA media teams were in damage control mode. One league official reportedly told The Athletic "We can't comment on player-related personal media," a vague answer that mirrored the silence often seen in celebrity scandals. Without clear responses, fans filled in the blanks themselves. Jordan stayed completely out of sight, no tweets, no interviews, no public appearances. That silence only fueled suspicion. Old clips of him talking about image control and brand protection resurfaced, adding more weight to the theory that none of this was coincidence.
Well, it's not just myself. I think the NBA is very fortunate to have a talented young man who shows a certain passion about the game. And that's something that you can't give. You're either born with it.
Commentators began twisting Jordan's words, claiming he was speaking in doublespeak, praising LeBron on the surface while subtly criticizing him underneath. The actual context no longer mattered. Virality feeds on reinterpretation. By the second day, Google Trends showed that searches for Michael Jordan LeBron footage were outperforming even the NBA Finals in several regions. Marketing analysts pointed out that, ironically, the controversy boosted merchandise sales for both athletes. Jordan brand saw a 6% rise in online engagement, while LeBron's signature line also experienced a surge. Outrage had turned into profit. But beneath all the online noise, glimpses of real human tension started to show. Fans dug up an old interview where LeBron admitted he and Jordan weren't close. What was once a casual remark about mentorship now felt like emotional foreshadowing.
We don't talk.
Why not, you think?
Because I'm still playing. I'm still focused on my craft.
One exchange between LeBron and Jordan quickly became a kind of Rosetta Stone for internet psychoanalysis. The theory evolved. Some believed LeBron's ongoing career symbolized unfinished business for Jordan, a constant threat to his legacy. Conspiracy theorists argued the alleged leak wasn't really about exposing anything personal like sexuality, but rather about asserting dominance, a symbolic power move. PR experts from Variety pointed out that if Jordan truly wanted to undermine LeBron, he wouldn't need a scandal, he could simply out-narrate him. But online audiences preferred drama over logic. They wanted a villain, and Jordan's long-standing reputation for ruthless competitiveness made him the perfect fit. By the end of the week, no one had verified where the clip came from, but its cultural impact was already massive. Jordan, the icon of flawless legacy, was now being accused of engineering someone else's downfall. LeBron, the open, vocal, and image-conscious star, became a cautionary tale about what can happen when visibility turns into vulnerability. Comment sections under ESPN and complex were deeply divided. Some demanded Jordan be held accountable, while others mocked LeBron supporters for being too sensitive. Memes painted Jordan as a puppet master behind the scenes, and fans even shared fake screenshots of text supposedly from him to NBA officials, clearly fabricated, but still widely believed. When ESPN aired the full Paris press conference again, without any added commentary, it was meant to calm things down. Instead, it made everything worse. Viewers watched every blink, every smirk, every pause, searching for hidden messages, turning a simple moment into a full-blown spectacle.
Michael?
Jordan?
Yeah, we're in a good spot. We don't talk.
Why not, you think?
Behind the scenes, Nike reportedly held emergency meetings to evaluate how much damage the controversy might cause to their brands. And just like that, as the drama raged on, screens flashed with a closing message: "Thanks for watching." Check out other cards on the screen, a fitting end to a scandal that played out like a digital thriller.